scare you? Did I scare everyone? Is that playing something in the background? Where's that music coming from? Where's it coming from? Where's the music coming from? I don't know where it's coming from. But can you guys hear me? Okay. Hold on. Why is it still playing? There we go. That's better. That's better. Here we go. Right, can you guys hear me okay? We've got big breaking news. The patch is here. It's on its way. It's been delivered by pigeon mail. But look, the patch is here. It's here. Right? What you all want, isn't it? You all want to see the patch. So we're waiting for it. It needs to be downloaded. It needs to arrive to my PlayStation. Let me just make sure this is all working. Who have we got? Yeah. Yeah. Right. It's there. It's working. Right. So we've got the patch notes. I think you all want to see it. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of something different, which is you don't normally see this. This one. Don't normally see this. We're gonna do a thing. Tell me if you guys can still hear me. And also before we start, Farouk, you absolute crazy madman with 5 gifted memberships to start the stream. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. I don't know what to say, mate, with you. You're just an incredible human being. I don't know what to say. And the luckier recipients have been Dave, Simon Lockwood, Lee, Ace Noodle, Cupra, Farouk. Thank you very much. Good luck, mate. Good evening all to Game Content, Super Souths, Evening Chunky in chat. Shadows in, Chris Woods in with his cake. No mouse today. Hellcat's in, still waiting. No, wait no longer. Playing GTA patch. Hit the like button when I came in. I've been a good boy all year. You said your thoughts will be interesting. It might be. You never know. We'll wait and see. Marco Capello. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the Chunky Club. I'm glad I scared you guys. Pigeon hasn't arrived yet. I can still hear you, big boss. Good stuff. Right. So the patch is on its way, Kevin. The patch has been announced. So what I want to do, I want to go through the patch notes. So what I need to do is, this is me working in real time. Right, browser source. Right. I want you guys to be able to see the browser source. Okay, can you see that? Can you guys see that? Right. So I'm going to put that there. Like that. Right, so I need to interact with it, don't I? Interact. There we go. Right. That's not working. Is it working? No, it's not into work. It's not working. Right. So what I'll do. I've got a better idea. Delete that. Right. And what I'll do is window capture. I want to capture that. There we go. Right, there we go. Right. So that's your patch, guys. Your patch notes. Straight out of their website. So I will not let it cover my pretty face. I'll put it down here somewhere. Right. And we'll do that. We'll do that. Because we can still get everything in there. Right. So this is the patch notes. So UI and quality of life. So cleaner, clearer steering and force feedback calibration. Smoother navigation and setups, career settings, improved minimap, multiple localization updates. So for these French, Czechs, Spanish and Germans. Force feedback controls, better behavior for Fanatec, that'd be good. Logitech and Frostmaster. I know a lot of people have been asking about Logitech and Frostmaster. Improved rumble and overall force feedback feel. That'd be quite interesting to see. One force feedback option renamed for clarity. Right, that's probably not a big thing. This is what everyone wants to know. Full tire overhaul for GT3 and GT4. GT4, GTE, Porsche Cup, GT, and GT. I don't know what they mean by that. Does that mean they also get a full overhaul? Or I don't know what that means. Auto shift downshifts are smoother and avoid unintentional rear gear stall moments. Steering angle limits adjusted to prevent tire clipping bodywork. Interesting. Let me make this a little bit. Right, that's a bit better. That vehicle specific update. Right. I don't know what it's going on. Is it here? We good? We good? I think you guys can see me now. I think you can. Right. Let me just double check. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, right, okay. Right. So we got Sauber C9 gauges, Acura, Alpine Cameron Compton cleanup. BMW fixed rear brake disc wobble. Valkyrie updated engine sound, so we might need to check that. Graphics and visual improvements, better, clearer cockpit lighting and exposure, better color grading and tone mapping. This will be interesting to see when it does load up. Fixed over bright car reflections in pre-race and replay cameras. Independent windscreen cleaning. Oh, pit stops now clean both car and replay views. Woo. Oh, keep talking to me. Updated trackside trees with improved textures and color variety. Trees! That's what they were doing in their patch. Putting trees in. Lots of fixes onto floating objects, LODs, lighting, shading, and environment. The game might look quite different. They've crowd placement and optimization, collision fixes, lighting and shadow, grass, color matching, replay cameras, cleaner geometry, online, faster leaderboards and stat loading, improve stability and reduce log spam on the master server, fixes for competitive lobby exit bugs, resolved an issue that could freeze the game at the end of the race. Interesting. And then gameplay and AI. Default vehicle setups now auto load when present and appear in setup list. Active setup auto saves cross sessions. Debug keys added for moving between AI opponents for modding purposes. Adjustments made to prevent shortcuts advantages at Derby National. Good. Added safety measures to prevent certain rare crashes. Thanks for reading. Don't forget to subscribe and follow. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Facebook. Discuss it in the Discord. That is a fun place to Discord. The Discord is a fun place. But let's get back into our normal screen. We're back. We're back. Right, let me get all this in the right place again. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Also, who did I miss? Right, Woody, you're in. Hold on. Who did I miss? Tropic Racing. Shadows here. I mentioned Shadows already. Super Self. Woody, we're back. Woody's steering settings always put me off all sims apart from GT. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, GT's it's a bit of a weird one. I'll tell you what I was playing yesterday. I was on good old Race Room. I was actually having quite a bit of fun on Race Room, weirdly enough. Let me just put my projector view up there so I can see what's happening in real time. So I can see what is happening in real time. There we go. Right, chat there. I can see what's happening in real time. And I can see that there. And I can go into the game. Let's have a look at what the PlayStation has to offer us. You guys want to see that? Right. So, I don't know if the update's come yet. We'll load up the game. But it is going across all platforms. So, it's going to be just a matter of keeping checking. If it's here, if it's not here. But the patch is out. What do you guys think? What you guys thought on... You know, that's 2 patches in about 2 weeks, I'd say. So they have been quite busy at it. We're still on 1.5.01. Let's go back into intermission just so I can actually just check a couple of things. And close the game. Yeah, you think they'll get there? I genuinely think they will get there in the end. See, the only thing that I'm really disappointed at the moment is not so much the game itself. The thing I'm more disappointed with at the moment is just, you know, they've had issues. The whole I'm just checking a couple things. So Xbox seems to have it already, not the PC. Still not on PS5. So it looks like Xbox already has it. It's just, I think there's a lot of people at the moment slagging this game off. When it's not necessarily the let me just restart the PlayStation. Not so much the game that's the issue. It's people are more obsessed with a certain person, and they want to see this game fail because of one person. And it's quite disappointing to see. But on. But yeah, what do you guys think? Do you think the handling will improve? Do you think we'll get better graphics? Have what already? Marquis Goodwin. Well, the new patch. Got new trees apparently. Right, let me just check if it's... We go back into Chunquito. You can make up your own mind. I know you can, Woody. I know you can. Yo, never quit. How's it going? Pigeon supposedly in another game server. Yeah. But guys, who hasn't hit the like button yet? I noticed there's like 40 odd of you in there. We've only got 12 likes. Like, there's a big discrepancy in that. Like, are you guys waiting for the pigeon to arrive to hit the like, or what is it? 13. Does anyone know how to do the updates a bit quicker? Is there like a way you can options? Right, so go back to the beginning, press options, check for update. There we go. An update for the it's available. Shadow, you sorted it. There we go. Downloading. It's downloading. Let's go. Also, who knows who the Bullet Club is? Hey, Hernando, how are you? 5 minutes left. It says 5 minutes. Evening, Lloyd. What did I miss? If anyone would, Chris would. Car crash physics when cars rolling out made more realistic. Yours is downloading too. I mean, I'm pretty impressed at how quick they've done this today, actually. And there's been a lot. Like, I may or may not have seen these patch notes earlier. But they were adding, or they have decided to add extra things in last minute. So from what I've seen, they have put like a last minute Fanatec fix in. So in a way, I'm glad that they've done that, because Barring it, 1.5 gigabytes for the PS5. Not bad. That's not bad. If I could shadow, I would, but because they decided to add extra things, you know, they I'm not sure yet, Hellcat. I may do. Just see how it goes. I want to test quite a few things before then. But I think they're right in that they did say it was going to be this week, which they have done. I was expecting it to be today. But if the fixes that they've added last minute don't break the game, it's really well worth the fact that they've added it in, because you know, why wait another week when you could add something and just delay it by about, I mean, what was it, 3 hours? Probably 3 hours. It would have been out 3 hours ago. So, you know, it's not a long wait, and it, you know, frantic people like me, that's probably not a bad thing. But yeah, the Discord, the PMR Discord has been ridiculous today. I mean, it's been absolute mental. The amount of people putting in there stuff about patches and the patchwork orange, and so 1.3 on Xbox. Interesting, the Xbox is smaller than the PS5. Does anyone know how big the Giants patch is? And also, what I want to do, because everyone keeps going on about this bloody Steam DB, is I'm going to look at Steam DB. Steam DB. What is that tall thing on the shelf behind you? It's bugging me now. Do you mean the BBC? That one. Woody, you should know. You should know. 126 in game on Steams. Galo Barcelos, Ricardo Diaz. Hang on. Woody with a laughing. That's great. Dude, that's from like it's from my mum's town. My mum is from that town where that originated from, and English people will probably think it's Nando's. It's not. Well, it is Nando's, but it's not Nando's. Fernando, you love this game. Have you tried Rensport? I've tried Rensport at the expo, but at the time I wasn't impressed with it. But it probably was down to the equipment I was using when I was there. Let's call it the BBR. Not the other. Okay, we'll call it the BBR. Ricardo Dias Boa Terra. It is a really nice old I would say city, but it's more of a town. Yeah, it's I like going there for the market. The market in Barcelos is really nice. Get all sorts of stuff in there. For a British person like my wife, it's a very odd place, let's just say, because you can buy anything from clothing to furniture to chicks and real life roosters, and you get music and food. All right, 5 seconds. Let's get this ready. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. You're lying to me. What's for how much? Right, let's load it up, guys. The new patch 1.502 on the PS5. This is the new patch. Oh, for how much? All the things you listed? I mean, I don't know. It depends what you get. I mean, do you want to? We talking like a sofa, or are we talking like you know, 1.5.0.2? It's there, right? You're Portuguese. That's a Portuguese. I am Portuguese. Don't I look it? I know I don't sound it, but I look it. At least I look it. Right. So multiplayer was always at the top, wasn't it? Don't think it was. Right. Do you know what? We're going to do single player. We're going to do race weekend. Let's get a car that we know how to use in a track that we know how to use. Portugal is very beautiful. It is. I'm not being biased, but it is. I mean, I might have been there a few times. I might have been born there and grew up there, and gone over pretty much most summers. But yeah, it's really nice. Depends where you go. The north is nicer than the south, I'd say. Right, here we go. We're going out to track. Guys, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, because look, the new patch is here. I've worked hard. I've been telling them all on the bloody Discord all day. Get the patch out. Do it now. Get it out. You're thinking more of the Asian side, but hey, next time I'll look more carefully and analyze the hair color and shape. You know, when I used to live in the States, someone said I look like I was from Malaysia. You can spot one. You're married to one. Oh, unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Kanatwa Siege, the big beautiful patch is out. It is, and we're going to go out on track. Right. What I need to do before that. This is not the game. This is a me thing, because for this headset, it's a wireless headset, but I never take the dongle out and I use them wired. Oh, this is different, I think. Right, so what can I see that's different? Right. What I want to check as well, settings, cockpit setup. Right, it's the HUD setup. No, the HUD layout. Right, let me see if I can move some stuff around, especially the mirror. The mirror, I know, has been something that's right. Some people have been requesting this a lot, so it's there at the top, in the middle. What else? We're moving that. We'll move this down a tad. Don't need it that far up. What's that? That's that. Right, this we're going to put up here. And that I'm going to put over there. That will keep there. And that we'll put there. A bit closer to the middle, so I'll get it in my eyesight. And the time. And this one. Right. This one we will move over here. Right. Neil Chandler! You did that last time, didn't you? What are you doing, Neil? Oh, I think I know what you've done, you numpty. You said to yourself a couple hours ago, it won't be today now because most patches are usually dropped by 6 p.m. Glad I was wrong. Yeah, I think I had faith that they were going to do it. All right, the mirror still doesn't move. The mirror still stays over there. Right, still sounds good. Yeah, I remembered. You deleted that whole thing, didn't you? Right. Right. If you're driving cockpit, then move all the widgets to the driver's pillars. Well, the problem is if you move from a car with the steering on the other side, then you can't move it again. You guys not have sound? Bummer, hold on. I know why. I've worked out why. I need to take this off. We had an incident earlier. With a little incident. Car's not right. Let's have a look. Right, I need to. Let's see now. Still no set. Hold on. What's going on here? Right, what's going on here? Right, game audio properties. There we go. Got it. So what happened was my thing dropped on the ground earlier. Sound coming next update. Oh, I love you guys. I love it. I love it. I love it. Is the update out? Yes, it is. This is the new update. Oh! Wow. Oh, we're driving the wrong way. So I think in terms of blink, we've only just tested it. We've not had a chance to blink yet. Like in terms of the lighting, I mean, I see what they mean by some of the lighting. Graphics wise, it looks actually a bit crisper actually. It doesn't look, I don't feel like it looks as blurry. I see what they mean by the trees. They do look a little different. Well, I don't know, Nail. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. But I've just crashed the car. So the car actually is driving more like a wonky skateboard. But that's because I crashed it. Right, let me go into vehicle settings. Let's see if they fixed this. Right, that's actually changed. That's another change, right? So if you look here, to get to the force feedback, you would have to go down, up, then it will go to the front, and it would only come to this at the end. But now it actually goes direct to that. Do this. So that's changed. Right, that's another thing they need to sort out. So the spectate icon at the bottom, they need to rechange that. Right, and drive. Looks more like PC2, not a bad thing. No, I don't think it's a bad thing. I like that it doesn't look like GT7, if you know what I mean. Like, it's not super sharp, like where the Chevrolet sign. That could just be my screen, actually. I played around with it. They feel like they hit up quicker on the GT3s. I'm just going to see the Mazda as well. They're wearing the hard tires. Yeah, I feel like the handling has actually improved, especially on this. There's definitely more leaves coming at me. Like the trees definitely do look a lot different. So I would say that this is like playing on a PC with maybe a lower graphics card to like medium. No worries, Woody. Thank you for stopping in, mate. As always. I'll catch you soon. Ah, I've also noticed it's got traction control on. Warning track limits. Yeah, I feel like it definitely does handle differently. The tires are heating up nicely. Yeah, and the little mini map on the left, I mean, you guys can't see it because they're behind me. It's definitely a lot smoother. We'll just finish this lap. We'll see what sort of lap time I'll get out of it. Right, so we'll that one looks like it's fine. I think the handling, there wasn't much they could do to this car. I mean, this car was already pretty perfect. Just looking at cockpit settings, just camera movements. Ah, this is what I want to do. Free look scale, free look speed. I think it's this that I wanted to change. Yeah, that's it. Right, so that's right. So I think the Mazda's fine. It works. Top 10 cars in PMR, number 1 through to 10, all BMWs in game. I mean, it looks clearer on this screen. We're gonna start career in one of our next streams. Challenges, endurance, all these. Right, so this actually loads up a lot quicker. Right, so remember, I don't know if you guys remember last time, but to go from one to the other, it was like this every time. So now once it's loaded, the first few, right, so that's an improvement. Factory driver, same again. Download the content. Do we have anything new in here? This would all be community stuff. It still asks me to buy it. Yeah, so I might need to try my other account. Liveries, so we've got liveries that are, we got them all installed. Career events and setups, so that's still the same. And let's look at the multiplayer. Let's have a look at the lobbies. Do we have any ranked lobbies that we can get into? 6 minutes. The next one, so we can come back in a little bit. And then socials. See, bring in this. Only 2 people signed up. So we'll give it a miss. And let's have a look at custom lobbies, see what custom lobbies people have up. So I'm guessing it's going to be Metz's. So we've got Sao Paulo in the GT3. Let's pop into this one. We'll test this out. Sao Paulo in the GT3s. Change the vehicle. We'll get a Valkyrie. Get this color. Right, well, I think we made it just in time for this lobby. Yeah, guys, if you are watching, haven't hit the like button or subscribe button yet, if you do me that massive favor, subscribe, and just like lets you get knowing a bit sooner that you got PMR content or Gran Turismo content, or maybe race room content. That's 15 people. we'll see what we get out of this. I'll put my gloves on as well. But yeah, if you guys tell me what you guys want to see, anything in particular, anything that you want to check out, we can always have a look at it during stream. I was still like, so this is still, I wonder what this is. If it's still like just an Xbox connection to PlayStation or crossplay. While we're waiting, I think we should observe. Oh, not that. Yeah, this. I'm actually just gonna go with what I got. No, return to the pits. I need to put extra vehicle setup. There we go. We're in the medium. I'm avoiding the softs.
Clear of pit lane.
That works. And also in terms of the graphics quality, it's all very depends on what people are used to. Like from a PC point of view, you know, yesterday I was running Le Mans Ultimate, and on my PC it didn't look as good as this, but on a lot of people's PCs with higher end, it looks a lot better. So I think this is actually a really acceptable graphics level. Turn the ABS down a bit. And also, where is everyone in chat watching and lurking, watching from? Where are you lurking from? Don't tell me which room in your house, so don't tell me you're lurking from the toilet.
Make it count.
I mean, like, what part of the world? MJ Game Time, yeah, indeed. This is the latest patch. Oh, sure. Damn, Chris, you threw me off. I don't know if you mentioned it before. Cheshire, you're down the road, mate. You're down the road. South Carolina for Blink. You're down in Plymouth. Or Plymouth. I know I can't park there, but I lost my hand. Like my arm nearly went off. It was violent. That's what happens when you don't press pause and you... I didn't press. I thought I pressed pause and I didn't. Yeah. Oh, anyway, what did I miss? The MJ Game Time's from Ireland. Are you from Northern Ireland or the Republic of Ireland? And never quits in Scotland. Scotland? I think I got it right. Formula sounds a new update. So far, from what I've seen, it's okay. Ed's in Vancouver. Shadow, big up the southwest. Best part of the UK there is. I'll have to disagree.
5 minutes left.
You can actually drive the GT3 Porsche now. So I'll take that as a positive. I just realised something as well, guys. I think my pedals are on its last legs. Let me check. Yeah, and my pedals need resetting. If you guys look at the bottom on the throttle trace, Little Portugal in Connecticut. Do you know there is a Little Portugal in London as well? Indeed, like if you look at the bottom, look at the trace now. Very minimal, but oh no. Trying to ask the missus for an upgrade. I've already got a monitor on the way. Santa's delivering it. I was talking to her yesterday about a new PC. So now if I go and tell her about pedals. Just disappointed because Arsenal is top and United aren't. Well, you mean my local team? I mean, my local team's rubbish, ain't they? Is the graphics better? I mean, it looks. I mean, it's a lot of the colouring is different. The trees are different. Is he trying to get a lap in? Yo, Chunky, good news. I've got the game now, so I'll join the next lobby if not busy. I've got stuff, mate. I'm not doing any. I don't know if I'm doing open lobbies today, but yeah, I'll probably be doing it on Tuesday. I've got damage to the car. Marcio! Hey Chunk, is it playable now? It was always playable. I don't think it was unplayable before. Oh yeah, but I got too much damage. I got too much damage. We'll just sit it out and wait till the race starts. What have I missed? Is this no? This is GT3. Is this one? United Stink. Has the reflection of the car been changed? I believe so. I mean, I don't normally look at those things, but I believe there was. I can't remember what it was said in the patch notes. There's driving and there's setting good times. Yeah, that's it. You know, I can't set good times. That's just something I can't do. Vehicle setup. A bit too much. Actually, let me load a setup. I'm gonna do mid downforce. Also, soft tires. That's where I was going wrong as well. I can't remember the fuel. The best laps didn't 10.8 to 2.6. So if we do it, so we're in overtime. So if it's a 20-minute race, it's probably how many laps is that going to be? Let's say about 12 laps, roughly, give or take, maybe 13. So I'll go about 30 liters. I think that'd be more than enough. You guys think 30? Look, 35. What did I miss? Bro's more interested in the trees rather than the road. It is a patch after all. On the patch, you put trees. How do you know I wasn't setting good times? Well, that is true. I can tell you I wasn't setting good times. I can tell you that for sure. But yeah, we just got to let this qualifying finish. Let's see if there's any juicy stories.
Probably going to need to look at the setup between now and the race. Nothing really of major drama. Oh, I can read from that point. I can always catch up later on. Right, where we're up. So how many we've got? 1, 2. So those little icons, they're not as clear, the little icons. But if that's the compromise they've had to do to make everything else look better, I think that's a good shout. Look, the people, they're more active in there. You see those people? Right, 35 litres. I'm hoping that's enough. We are on soft tyres as well, aren't we? Yeah. Drive. Let's go. Let's go! I'm at the back. Shadow, that's why they already have farming simulator for the trees. I'm half tempted to get farming simulator as well, because then we can have races in tractors. That could be a good thing. Come on. There we go. It's time to race. I've already been hit into. Oh. Rejoins, rejoins. Sao Paulo, I just got here. How you doing, OSX? Chris, you play Farming Simulator? You know they've also got Goat Simulator. I've seen a Goat Simulator. It's a lot. Cars a lot different to drive. Let's go! Grab the fourth. Sergio Rivera. Is it fixed? It's always been fixed! I mean, I'll tell you when this guy doesn't crash into me.
The back marker is not in our race.
Oh.
Make a quick pass and get on with it.
It's giving me LMU vibes. I mean, I did a few laps in LMU yesterday at Sebring, and this is sort of, in terms of controlling the car, I'm starting to get those sort of vibes. Definitely not GT7 vibes. Definitely LMU vibes, this. That penalty is still there. I've gone for the wrong tyres again. I'm overheating the softs. See, when I'm turning in... I know why. I know why. Numpty. That's why. I mean, so far, I'm going to say it's positive, but I think it's too early for me to say definitive that it's better. Yeah, I'm just not going to do well here. We'll have a look at the see if the ranked is up. Yeah, I'm just struggling with the GT3s. I think it's a skill issue on my side. GTOs, they don't have traction control, do they? You know what? Let's try it. We'll learn it. We'll learn it. Do the number 5. So how is the handling force feedback update if you compare it with AMS? Never tried AMS with ACC. It's hard to go. I haven't played ACC on the PC for a good while. I've never really had an issue though with the force feedback on PMR. I mean, the only time I had an issue with it was on day 1 because it wasn't the same as the day before. GT4 still feels shockingly bad. See, I think it's all quite subjective though, because you know, we had Lloyd saying that the GT3s, the Porsche could handle it better. I'm struggling with the GT3s, but that's just a me and GT3s in general. See what we could do. We could try a few laps at Zolder. In the BMW, because I think that's what I used the other day, and try and get a comparison like for like from what it was a couple of days ago.
Let's go!
Come on, let's go. Yeah, guys, we're at 37 likes already. We're what? 23 away from the target of 50, and we've been on for about an hour. That's mental. 38, 22. 2 seconds, 1 second. Let's go. Sebring. Right, this is going to be a challenge because I don't know how to drive with our ABS. Force Flat feed was the same for me, but I don't think there was an update for Moser bases. Did they not? I didn't check. Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about Moser. Was it like an SDK, whatever? I don't know what Ian Bell was talking about. I'm not very clued up on stuff like that. I know that they are. I think. Don't quote me on it. They were talking to people at Moser about it. But I don't know if it was Moser or Thrustmaster he was referring to. I know a lot of people on Logitech complained. Still traveling to the United States of America. Oh, and there's a crash. I will report it. So there's the crash. That's the first crash we've had in a while, and that was joining the ranked. Larry, I blame you, Larry. Larry comes into the chat, goes, well, any luck? And that happens. That happens. Welcome in, Larry. It's not your fault. I will blame my computer. Oh, so let me change my screen setting as well. Because it's very blue. I want to go back into racing mode. Okay. Are FPS better on PC? Because it's my main reason to refund. To be honest, I don't know. I've not tried it on the PC yet. I really should. I probably might boot it up in the next couple of days. Maybe at the weekend, I might boot it up and install it. And try and compare it for myself. I know I haven't got the best of graphics cards for playing it on the PC, but I'll try and have a look at what it's like on mine, because I know a lot of people do ask. On the PlayStation, it's not too bad. I don't really have an issue with the frame rate. Right, it's 11 minutes now to the next one. Let's have a look at the quick socials. Northampton, minute and 15. The problem is there's just not enough players on these ones. In the social lobbies. You subscribe to... That is okay then, Larry. That is okay. If you subscribed, no harm done. You're good. Not your fault. Right. Yeah, I don't want to go into a lobby that's just... So what I'll do... Do you know what? Let's have a look at challenges. I haven't done any of these, have I? Endurance. These are like, I don't want to do long races. 43 laps, 10 laps. Factory driver. We'll do one of these, I think. Hypercars don't have ABS, do they? Canadian Tire. Let's do Canadian Tire in the AMR. We'd want to try to get a 113.8. Was close to. How is the new update? Is it worth hopping on? Yeah, give it a try. See how you feel. If you've got it already, give it a try. See how you feel. It felt quite bad on the 7800 XT, sadly. Not sure. That's not the... I've got a 3060. That's a different brand, isn't it? So this is how clued up I am on PC parts now. Now that I'm older, I'm starting to feel like an old man. When I was younger, I was used to build my own PCs, but then you had Intel Pentiums 2s. C-Dub, LDD game still trash. I mean, that means you'll think it was trash before, which it wasn't. I don't know. No lo sé. Right, let's drive. Vehicle setter. I just want to touch up a couple of things. That one. Can I change the tires? Softs. We can go softs. I've been off, holding off to buy it until this was released. I'll see. Oh, you don't have to delete it, Chris. Don't worry about it. You just tried to set a lap around Lexington in GT4. Just couldn't. Was almost spinning in every corner. Game crashing is definitely better. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll try and get into another lobby in a bit. Don't know if that's an online thing. Oh, equivalent will be a 4070. So more powerful than mine. I mean, the trees definitely look greener. I'll give him that. New Josie Tabletop, welcome in. Tabletop Sports. We're in New Jersey. You went back to Race Room and Forza, so this gets fixed when LMU comes to console. You might be waiting a good while for LMU. But I'm not gonna lie, Race Room was actually quite fun. The Jersey Shore? I didn't tell me you were from the Jersey Shore. AC? I've had some good times in AC. Late 26, early 27, yeah. Nearer to Asbury. I've never heard of Asbury. I used to go to Egg Harbor, which I don't think is too far. It's where my boss used to live. About 3 seconds off the pace. You're not seeing any difference when driving? You mean visually or in terms of handling? Ah. Restart. That's very south, you're middle, quarter mile from the ocean. Oh, not bad.
Clear of pit lane.
Can't remember which of the casinos it was, but there's one that had a karaoke bar. We had a really good night out. We got treated to VIP. Oh, you mean in terms of handling? I think, I mean, I'll double check the thing again. They said tyres though, didn't it? Tyre overhaul. Show the damage model. I mean, I can do, but if you watched the stream a little while ago, I nearly had my hand ripped off. I'll read that in a second, mate. Not only are the trees looking more green, that wall has never looked so deep. Oh! You got me thinking about a wall. Once you slam into it, of course. Try it with a tyre warmer on and watch the temps. Boom. Clearing the track. Alright, let's try and get a good lap in. Bear in mind, I'm doing this with no setup. This is just the stop with a slight increase on the force feedback. Yeah, that front left. If any of you guys have PMR on PC, how have you found it? Yeah, that's a good one. If anyone does have it on PC, how are you finding it? Obviously, try and put the first 3 days away from your opinions, because they were shocking for everyone, I think. That was a 17. If you get a chance, try LMDH around Monza in wet TC1. Can do. Yeah, so as soon as the tyres start overheating, before I start another lap though, guys, I'm going to restart my wheel because I'm losing about 10% throttle. Tad too harsh on the brakes. Yeah, I'll try and work on that. I need to work on my braking. That's one thing I do need to work on. Thank you on that, fastback. But is that fastback that's referring to a certain car? Let's see. Now no throttle. Oh, my brake, my pedals. Does anyone know if you can use a clutch from a Fanatec as accelerator? No accelerator. Victor says crash game. What do you mean crash game? Yes, sir. Elite ball knowledge. I mean, I just guess because I know cars. So I mean, I don't know which one it is. I just know normally people talk about fastback in terms of cars, don't they? So it's my throttle that's confused, Dad. Right. I'm going to take a little bit of time for you right now because you say this game is a pile of ... Yeah, Ian Bell can finish the sentence. So, confused, Dad. I'll tell you something. I don't know who Ian Bell is. I've never met Ian Bell. I don't care what people think of Ian Bell. I like a game called Project Motor Racing that so happens to be made by a studio that is run by Ian Bell. If you have a personal agenda about Ian Bell, please, can you take it? And because I don't care about Ian Bell, and I'm judging the game based on the game, not on the person. Do you understand? And it's something that I have an issue with at the moment. A lot of people are wanting to see this game fail. Are wanting to see a lot of people out of a job because they dislike one person. You know, you have a choice in life. You can either buy it or not buy it. And if you choose not to buy it and not like it for whatever reason, that is okay. Just go and find something that you like doing. And I'm going to show you something here as well. This game does have, right? Is, look, it's got grass. And do you see how amazing the grass is? Maybe think about reaching out and touching it. Okay? I think I made my point there, confused, Dad.
Let's go!
People bought the game, don't like it because of how it's been coated. And that is a perfect example of you don't like it for a reason to do with the game. Now, I have issues with my pedals, and that's not to do with the game. Fair point. I respect your opinion, and it's your space. I respect that. You do indeed have a choice. I appreciate your energy, and that's all I care about is we all have a choice. We like something or we don't like it, and let's see if the pedals now come back up. There we go. We have throttle now. Yeah, now it's
Hammer down now.
No, I need to restart, don't I? Valid. I think so.
Clear.
Oh, I've got a setup for this car, don't I? Let's see if we get a setup on. High downforce. Is it only me or the car pulls to the right without turning it? The only time I have that issue is when I've hit the wall. But I can have a look now.
Is there any car in particular?
Hammer down now.
Max Moser says, so true. Most of the haters are all bringing pre-existing beef into their comments. Most of these clowns don't. Most of these clowns doing the Ian Bell bashing haven't even played PMR. So it's any car using a controller. I'll buy a wheel and try to enjoy the game. I mean, if you want to buy a wheel, but one person to check out, there's a guy called Jimster71. He plays it on controller. And he's done a video on YouTube. It might help you as well. But yeah, like I've seen like creators that I respect trying to find engagement by asking for memes about sim racing or bashing PMR, but at the same time raving about the game that they play a lot. Jimster71. Having trouble keeping it on the track. At least the throttle's all the way there. And we're at 47 likes. Oh, you found it? Brilliant. Yeah, Jimster's a really good guy. He's fast on controller in a lot of games, like in pretty much everything he does. All right, let's go. A lot of time found there, half a second. And thank you to everyone who's just hit that subscribe button. I know if you've just done it, welcome to the Chunky Club. Oh, I could downshift into second there without losing it. That is new. We've struggled to downshift there pre-patch. You come to the conclusion that sports car 70 have no damage model. Do you mean in terms of the cars deforming? I think a lot of it might be to do with the manufacturers might not want to allow it. We'll do one more lap after this. I'll try and pull the tyres down. This. Yeah, it looks like I can shift into second and not lose a rear end.
Don't quote me on it. I think I want to try it at places like Sebring, but yeah, and it's also probably one of the reasons that games like GT7, the only thing you see is like scratches. Yeah, definitely definitely shifting to second a lot easier. Game crashes are not any better. Was that on ranked lobbies or just anywhere else in particular? Gone purple. Yeah, shifting to second. Yeah. Oh, and open lobbies. Oh, that's annoying. I wonder if they'll probably just need to take their servers down and back up again. Hello, IT. Have you turned it off and on again? Luke Black, thank you very much. Welcome, mate. Yeah, it's starting to feel a little better to drive. Loving the stream so far, man. YouTube killed it with a recommend. Big up YouTube! Also, guys, this is what YouTube doing the thing, you know what I mean, yeah? Look. Big up YouTube! They sent me that in the post! They sent me that! A Christmas jumper! Big up YouTube! Look, they also sent me this! Oh, look! A snowball! Yeah, I got that in the post the other day. I'm sorry, I had to stop that because it's a big up YouTube. I had to show you what they said. Big up to them. Big up indeed. Still wish we got a radar in this update, I'll admit. There is something I'm trying to do. I'm going to try and play around with it on the weekend. I'm going to try and see if I get SimHub, even though I can't see it on my screen, to see if you guys can at least see it there. And by default, I can look at that screen and also see it, if that makes sense. It's not impressive unless it's got the chunky logo. That is true. That is true. And who's going to be number 50, guys? Yeah, they're definitely working on the radar. I think they have a working version. I think it's going to be a matter of... Who did it? Who get the 50? Matter of making sure it actually works. Felix, how is PMR? I quite like it. Alright, we're not going to improve on that time. Can't explain anything about the mods. I wonder if there's a bug with it. Depends what mod. Not mug. What mod? Are you referring to like cars, tracks, or something like that? I'm have a quick intermission, because I think people are working on stuff. So on the Discord, there are people working on the have a look at replays. On like mods, but I think it depends on you know, their availability and stuff like that. And it'll take time to make stuff and then add it into the game. I mean, that's not terrible. I mean, the graphics are still not great, like, especially when the car's at a distance. It's doing this weird thing to the grass still. But we got liveries in the game. What was a menu switch? Continue. Right, so that puts me where my best laps are 16.2. Oh, I'll have a look at where it puts me actually. Chunky, what's up, bro? Is in the update good? I think at the moment I'm still on two minds. Like, it looks better. The lobby crashed when I tried to get into the multiplayer, but I think people are having that issue in general. Let's have a look, see if we can get in one. Still 12 minutes for the MX-5. That's the one thing I wish they could work on. Let's have a look at the where we stand on that challenge. Factory driver. It was Canadian Tire. How do I look at the times? No, don't want to do that. Long live the Smurfs. Cheers for the stream. Have the uncatchable slides been fixed? See, I have a lot of uncatchable slides in anything. We'll have a look. I think someone said about going to Monza. So we're gonna have a look at that. And I just want to see where I stand on this time. How do you get your like so leaderboard R3. There we go. There we go. So 16.2 I think it was. Okay, so I'm 24th. 24th on that list. I think the problem was I was thinking in my mind that mods would pick up quickly and get added just like Farming Simulator, but not the case. That's why. You don't mind bad graphics as long as physics are good. So yeah, I'm not familiar with Farming Simulator. So at the moment we've got vehicles. There's the Praga packages. There's all these liveries. So people have been working on liveries and setups. I guess it's you know, there'll have to be some sort of approval process, because I'm not sure. To be honest, I'm not sure how the mods will work. I mean, the only mods it might be a whole new thing as well with consoles. I'm not sure. Yeah, once credits get going, then I think it'll be fine. Yeah, it's just one of those, like, the last few weeks since launch, since the 25th, there's been a lot of poop thrown at the way of this game, especially by PC people. So I wonder if people have been like, you know, kind of taking a bit of a bad seat until the reputation improves. Not sure. What would be nice though is, I don't know how easy it would be. Could someone just put a tractor in the game? Soup up a tractor, make it handle like a GT3 car, put it in. That could be a good thing. How long have we got? 10 minutes. Right, it's 10 minutes to the MX-5 Cup at Northampton. So let's have a look at quick single player.
Let's go!
I don't know why. Race weekend. Right, someone said LMDH. LMDH. Right, let's do the Valkyrie, because I think I heard somewhere saying that the sound's been changed. Go green. That sounds class. Do you mean the adding the tractor in? That looks like a GT3 car. Brianza. Let's go to Brianza. Also, guys, while we're waiting, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna dish out some memberships to the channel. Where is your channel?
We have got to
Where do I go? I go in here. Send 5 memberships. There we go. So who's got them? Hellcat, Simon Swindles, Corey Feet, Joshua Arch, and GTVRS. So let's have a look at this one. Drive. No settings. Right, we're on track. No setups. You guys have got to tell me how it sounds on your end. It feels planted. Sounds like cars compared to the LMU. I'll have to do a sound comparison between the two. I just struggle with hypercars. Oh, is it your main one on there? I guess you can catch a slide. I wonder if it does feel a little bit on the floaty side. I'll try and go back that round the long do it along this side here. Is it a little bit floaty? Maybe a little bit floaty. Yeah, I'd say it still feels a little bit floaty, but I don't know if that's the car or the category or my driving. That slip with foot down looked like okay. Don't have to deal with battery. What? Oh yeah, you don't have to with the Valkyrie. You found it to be floaty. Let's have a look at this one. We'll do a quick lap because This is what I like.
Clear.
Quick few corners, just because I want to go and try. Oh, this is different. That's different. Have a look on the straight. Yeah, this is different because it didn't used to look like that. This feels snappier, very snappy. But the Valkyrie felt a little bit more hovercrafty. Let's have a look at this corner. Definitely more planted than the Valkyrie. What have I missed? Let me just go quickly into the multiplayer, see if I get into that lobby. Hopefully we haven't missed it. The sound of gods. Is there some sound improved? Some sounds have been improved, so we're still having connections. So it might be that they might just need to reboot the servers on their end. I'll have a look, see if there's anything been said about it. Let's have a look. Nothing in terms of servers. Yes, I think they'll probably just need to improve it. There we go. A minute to go. Perfect timing. 20 cars in. All right. We'll get my pink livery. And we'll just wait now. So Northampton International. What have I missed? Welcome back, Storm. How's the handling? I mean, I don't think there's much of a difference. Drive the Porsche MDH round Spa if you want to drive a Formula Drift car. I'll have to try that. Well, one in custom lobby, left to search for a new one, and now it won't connect to the servers. Never had this problem before. I think they might just be having server issues. I think what they might need to do is just pull the cord out, plug it back in. Well, we'll see how we get on in about 15 seconds. Oh, look at that. Guys, if you haven't subscribed, do that. Might have to be, I haven't, yeah, I can also check that. Let's have a look at Steam DB. And that's why these gloves by GTMA are really good. Yeah, definitely. I mean, about 3 times more people playing on the PC alone than yesterday. So yeah, it could be the servers just got a lot more people, which is frustrating because they need to, if there is more people and it's a good sign and a bad sign. I was just about to get to that point, because if it's a good sign that more people are coming, but if the servers don't work when more people come, it will have the opposite effect, won't it? So it's just, they do have to find that balance. Yeah, we'll see what happens now in the ranked one. I think this is one where a lot of people will be interested in. I've been trying to give feedback on this as well, because one of the things about the rank that I don't really like is that they make it in authentic mode. So if a car doesn't have ABS, then you don't have ABS in the lobby. But I think for a console point of view, it doesn't help. I'm trying to get them to, or pass on my feedback on, you need to get this done. Right, vehicle setup. I'm just gonna go with the tires and just change. Actually, hold on, load setup, L3. Do that. And there's a lot more people on PlayStation. If we got 300 odd on PC, you look at this lobby here, it's mainly PlayStation. That probably just shows how many people are online at the moment. You think should be a controller only? Yeah, what I was trying to say to them is, I get the whole point about it being authentic to cars, because it does reward someone who's got a better skill. What I was saying is, like, allow things like ABS and traction control, but let's say the car is authentic with ABS only, right? Like this one. If you turn on traction control, that's fine, but you go slower, so your car is no longer as fast. So let's say I use TC1, maybe it adds in 10 kilos of weight. If you use traction control 2, another 10 kilos, and so on.
Timing started. Focus on this lap.
And then that will keep it fair for the people who want to use authentic and give them the advantage, but also the accessibility for people who can't control certain cars, especially like the Porsche Cup in this game. But it will then encourage people to track limits. They do encourage people to learn how to drive without them, but gives them that learning curve. I hope that people stay. It would be cool if you could see some actual console players count. Yeah, it would be nice to see the count on the consoles. There's a renowned person in the sim racing world, which I won't go too much into it. People might know when I mention the story, but they've had a go with or a ding dong with Ian Bell on X, and obviously people started commenting, and someone kept referring to the Steam count for pre-MR, and I felt like I had to chime in the other day, because they're saying if there's like 200 people playing on Steam, and in my lobby the other day, and in this one as well, you see that there's what, maybe 2 PC players for every 10 console players. What are the actual numbers if you do it on that basis? I had to do that with GT7 and having to gain due to not playing for an update or 3. They should add MP2 to game now. That would be great. Yeah, I think they'll add more cars. I'm not sure what the roadmap is. But I think they got Japanese cars coming in soon. I think modders will add the cars in though. I think modders will add a Ferrari in. I wouldn't be surprised if by March or April someone's modded a 296 in. They won't call it a Ferrari. They might call it a Dino. On P1!
Minutes left.
I'm currently P1, guys! Oh, some F1 would be good. Jose! Build an improvement. Yeah, I think in this car, which is the one that I've really driven a lot in. My favourite car in the game. Oh, he's gone. Here we go. Let's go. 6 temps up. We're P2. Oh, come on. 2 temps off. Right, I'm gonna focus, guys. Oh, come on. Half a second. No. Come on. Come on. Boost. I'm not cheating as well with the boost. That's not cheating. Let's go. Oh, it's gone quicker. No. Still 2 temps. Ah! Oh! Ah! Oh! Can I get another lap in? Yeah, I can. Just set them through. The game will be a set of course on PC, but on console and PC. Yeah, we've got a hype bro up chat. Let's go, hype it up. Activate the DRS. Sorry, I mean your mum. Like, it's also, they're renaming it because they said, can you imagine like next year? And Verstappen is right on. Lando's tail. He's about to activate his mum. That wouldn't work well, would it? Poor Cisco. Right, last lap. Imagine free roam maps. That would be really cool. How's second gear feeling? A lot better. Rejoins. We lost time there. I think you have to be P2, guys. You don't control it on the MX-5. I think it depends on how you're driving it. Like, this car's... You don't really need second gear a lot in this car. I think if you're too fast in second gear, you can get a bit of a snap. P2 is going to be. Resafe jointly. Hey everyone, what's your favorite LMDH car on GT or GT3 car to drive in the game? GT3. Try the Lambo. I haven't really tried LMDHs yet. I like the sound of how the hybrid sounds. As soon as you're driving off, it's like that electric sound and it just goes vroom. Might try the Lambo as well. You're only in second when I shift to it. Yeah. That's a good way of thinking of it.
For longer run pace, but I was really hoping qualifying would go better for us.
Let me just check something. I think we're ready to go, guys. What do we think? Where do we think we're going to finish in this one? Anyone predict? Oh, we got pipped to third. We got dropped to third place, guys. But like, look at the graphics. Like, actually, like they're not that bad now. I mean, it's actually. I feel like they have improved. Your fave sound is that switch from electric motor to full beast engine. Yeah, that is really nice. You think P1 Shadow P7? 7? Your favorite car has got to be the Peugeot. Oh, winged or wingless? Come on, people. The one with the wang. Oh, here we go. Come on. On the cold tires, it's still, you definitely feel the downshift. It's not an open lobby. This is a ranked lobby. We're just racing against whoever we're up against. But I am thinking my next open lobbies will have might have a password. Oh yeah, if anyone's wondering, shifters do work in this game. You just got to bind it yourself. Oh, that's good to know. Get your Wi-Fi, Penny. That's a better entry there. So this guy qualified in P1 and we're now holding each other back. Yeah, I just prefer a sequential. Come on, let's go. Turn in. After the race, can you show me how to get input bars on the screen because I can't seem to find them? You mean the ones at the bottom, down here? Yeah, I can show you that. Oh, come on. Yeah, mine were there by default, but yeah, I can show you where they are. Or did I have to turn them on? I think I might have had to turn them on. Overpowered, found the junkies. How's the patch? Any improvements? I think there are definitely improvements. I think the only thing that I've found an issue today, I think mainly, it's got to be the servers. And so far they've been working all right in this race. Overpowered, your balance is 170. The trees also look amazing now. No, is that off track? Oh, he's here. Oh, he's here. I don't think this guy is realizing he needs to actually make the to the corner. Was that what, second or third time? No, the guy in the lead is gone. Might get the game in a month or so with the pace of how they improve the game. Yeah, I mean they're going to improve. I mean, I wouldn't. If you want to hold out, that's. Oh, what is he doing? The thing is, if the game released to how it is now, I don't think that we've had as much issues as people have made it out to be. Evening, Nolly! Through goes Hamilton in the MX-5 with extra mum boost.
Target locked. Target locked.
Nah. That target was fire. Damn. Easily,
Back marker
please.
is not in our race. Make a quick pass.
Oh, wow. That was a proper push to pass. Oh. Yeah, he literally, I don't know what he was thinking. Got 9 laps or so.
Let's go!
We gotta learn how to overtake. It ain't that hard. It's definitely not. But I think that's one thing over time they might have to work on
Back marker ahead isn't in the fight for position. Just get past them as soon as you can.
implementing something like a scoring system. I think like the latest LMU update. Something like badges. That would be something that they could add down the line. You have to plan it, not just floor it and expect people. Exactly. That is perfectly said. Storm knows what he's talking about. Also, has anyone not hit the like button yet? And is anyone still not subscribed? But look, we're going to try and make an
We're halfway
overtake.
through. Heads up, you're not racing the back marker in front. Just get past quickly.
Right, let's go. We've got to try and get this guy and that next guy. He'd like 5 times if he could. Oh yeah, turn 1 at Monza. Still gonna happen. You guys will notice in my merch shop, I've got a t-shirt that says "I survived Monza Turn 1." I might have to remake it to say "I survived Brianza." Still a lot of back markers after the patch. Yeah. Most people are back markers.
The back marker is not in our race. Make a quick pass and get on with it.
If we can get a good exit here. That was better. That was much better. Island Grind, I survived the PMR launch. Visually any better on PS5? Yeah, I'd say so. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up on the visually. A rite of passage. Do that. I still gotta see if I can find the file with the t-shirt. So yeah, if anyone does want to buy a t-shirt that says I survived Monza, it's in the YouTube shop. Come on. Oh, someone else is off. Do not fight it too hard, mate. Do not fight it too hard.
Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as fast as you can.
Up to
Don't
fifth.
waste any time.
Come on, come on. Track limits. Don't know hard off because you don't drive past station, but I do drive in third too. Moz, I've never heard of her. Oh, your brake pedal. Island, my throttle pedal's a bit. And through goes Chunky! Not for long. And through he goes!
Five laps, let's go.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
Oh no! I got greedy! I got too greedy. Oh, no, you have shaved it down, haven't you? No, I've not tried that, Storm. I'm gonna try and get my hands on the Simnet pedals at some point. The Simnet ones look pretty cool. I know GTI has them. Oh, you're trying to say for the same ones too?
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
I think at some point everyone's going to have the Simnet pedals. And we've reached 63 lights. Oh! Oh! What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're up to third! Let's go!
Let's go!
Oh yeah, I saw Greasy just got him, didn't he? I've not watched Greasy in a while, but I love watching Greasy. Come on.
Three laps to go!
The back marker ahead is not racing for position.
He's 10 seconds ahead, mate.
Abuse track limits. That was that the back straight? Yeah, that was the Hamilton straight. Alright, just teleport 3 corners ahead.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
Come on. Whew. You love your inverted V3s for PS5. The V3s do look really good as well.
Let's go!
As well. Is anyone else expecting a dive bomb here? Want to go? Can we get a podium?
It's the final lap!
Last lap, mate. Back marker coming up is not for position. Get by as soon as you can. We don't want to lose any time.
Boost! Come on! Let's go! Oh! Woo! P3! Let's go. Who's sad about this F1 DRS going to an end? Do you know what? It should never have come in the first place, Storm. How do I find the patch overall? I think overall it's good. I think the main thing is they need to work on the servers, and that's partly because there's a lot more people on. Let's have a look at how many on now on Steam. That's the one everyone keeps referring to for some reason. 360 on Steam, so that's like double what we've had at that peak in the last week or so. Isn't dive bomb as long okay as long as it's controlled? Yeah, as it's controlled. Yeah, if I wouldn't say dive bomb, I'll say late braking. That's what I'd go with. I'd say late braking. Honestly, Chris, cover your ears. Cover your ears. Cover your eyes. You don't want to hear or see what I'm about to say. I prefer the handling in this to GT7. Yeah, I said it. Some tracks, the graphics look great. Yeah, I think they'll work. And I know it's going to annoy a lot of people when I say it like this. They're working on it.
and they should have had had it done for release, no doubt about that. And I think the price that was charged, I understand why people are annoyed. If anything, it teaches us a lesson. Don't pre-order and don't get a lot of stuff. Like, I know from my point of view, I was always going to buy this game. Like, I'm lucky that I've got partnership with Giants and I got the game for free, but I was going to buy the game if we didn't get it as part of the affiliate program or being an official partner. But I wasn't going to get the pre-order because I'm not a believer in any game, whatever game you get, don't get the pre-order. So when I got ACC, I'll answer that bit on ACC in a second, actually. When I got ACC, I got the base game, tested it, and then decided if I want to get more stuff. I've actually got ACC on the PC and the console, so I've bought ACC twice. GT7, I refuse to spend actual money on stuff. And just generally, I watch like reviews. Like, I haven't bought the F1 game since 23. That's because I bought 23 and I didn't like it. So it's one of those, I give it a bit of time. Let's have a little break as well. So I think maybe it's a lesson with like the whole Rensport, the way this launched. I don't get why some big YouTubers are still saying this game is terrible. The only thing I've noticed is the force feedback issue with the GT3s. I said it earlier. I think a lot of it is personal issues with a certain person involved in the game. Now, if that person wasn't part of Straight4 or part of PMR, they would not be saying the same things. Good to hear something good's happened to the game. I knew it, man. Oh yeah, I'm a console player. Is it better than ACC? I want, but don't know. So I've got AC on the console. I prefer playing this to ACC on the console. The only reason I stopped playing ACC on the PC, one, it's a streaming thing, with having to find the balance of graphics and streaming. But also, you can't just go into a lobby. You have to go through like LFM, which is great. But after a while, it gets a bit boring having to wait and register, and you have to go on this website, and then you have to go into that lobby, and you got to so it just got a bit too complicated. But yeah, I prefer it to ACC on the console. And I've played quite a few sim titles. Like, I've played ACC, F1s, if we're calling that a sim. I've got AC, the original AC, and I think the original AC is better than ACC. I've got AC Evo, which I played once. There's much a lot of I played once, so I'm that. If anyone's gonna complain, I can complain that I spent money on ACC or AC Evo, and it doesn't really run on my machine, which I feel like they should be able to tell us a bit better of. Actually, if you got this graphics card with, because I went for a combo that's quite. I've got an i5 12 series, a 3060, and 32 gigabyte of RAM, and I struggle to run AC Evo. Yeah, and Assetto Corsa set the standard that they haven't met since, and that is what could happen with PMR. And I think that maybe that's a bit scary for some people, because the whole reason AC took off is because of the mods. Like, what you see people playing in AC now isn't what Kuno's developed. It's what the mods are made. And this game is literally ACC if it had hypercars. Yeah. PMR multi lobbies are still broken with game crashing. Right. Well, is that we just did a rank, so that one was okay. I'm going to check the cars. GTEs. So I did have it earlier. So I've had one lobby where it crashed and one where it didn't. I'm going to report it once we finish the stream. I'll report it to one of the devs and see what they say. Yeah, that's a good point. Are you on console or PC, Hellcat? GTEs, do they have? I don't think they've got. Does anyone know if these have got ABS? I don't think they do. Maybe that's one thing that they could. Oh, someone asked about the HUD. If you go into here, you can choose what you want to turn on. Wheel inputs, all that sort of stuff, and then you got the layout. Right, so okay. Yeah, I know about the hypercars. They have no ABS. But you know what? F it, guys. We're going to go in and I'm going to learn how to drive them without the there's 27 people in GTE. Right. Game.
3 laps to go!
Oh, no, there isn't. Oh, there it is. The Porsche C8. Oh, we'll go with that one. So my understanding is that with the ranked is authentic mode, and GTEs I don't believe they have. GT3s have ABS, GTEs don't. So this will be based on the authentic. So I'll have to learn then how to drive without ABS. That'll be fun, guys. You'll enjoy watching that. Look, I'm at Xbox Series X. I wonder if that's another Xbox issue. Well, I did have a crash in one of the lobbies. We'll see again on this one. Got a minute till we get in. GTEs didn't have ABS in real life, but in PMR they do, just like the LED. No, so with the in game, so if you have assist force on, then you can use ABS on them, but if it's in authentic mode, then it doesn't. And ranked uses authentic mode. Yeah, as Storm said, you lock up a lot. Yeah, that's going to be the biggest challenge for me from a driving point of view, is learning how to use brakes properly. That's going to be the biggest challenge for me. Well, we've got 23 seconds to go, and let's remember, guys.
Yes!
Shadow, if you go into the settings, you'll be able to add it on there in the HUD options. Just make sure you turn it on. Still trying to. I'm on Series X and only crashed once from memory since the game dropped, to be fair. For me, it can have no ABS, no problem. It's TC I struggle with. Yeah, I've see on Gran Turismo, and this is where I struggle with the ABS. On Gran Turismo, to be quick, you have to have on, even on cars that don't have it. And I used to run TC in Gran Turismo, but then I decided to switch it off. I switched it off because I wanted to learn how to drive it with a traction control. So I think okay with traction control. It's more about finding the acceleration biting point, letting the car straighten out, and then going and getting into that slightly extra high gear. That's how I try and do it. But ABS is the one that's I struggle. Change the brake settings to 90%. Yeah, I'll try that, Matt. Matt, where's the surname from? De Souza. Hispanic? Or from a Portuguese background, or like Brazilian? There'd be more Brazilian, it won't be Portuguese. Right, here we are. 10 minutes practice. Right, let's see if we get set up. Right, and this track is high downforce, right? Just the default. I'll keep that there. Put the softs on. Ah, part Portuguese, I thought so. From the Brazilian side, right? Because you got all the hard setups put on, but still can't seem to find them in game. Ah. Oh! Are you on controllers, Shadow? If you're on controller, you can't, I think. Apparently the 24-hour track is going to be coming to the game, part of DLC, yeah. I've got a love-hate relationship with Imola. As you can see, I've got traction control on. I've got no ABS.
Clear of the pits.
Oh, Mets is also having issues. I hate in F1 you can't overtake. Yeah, F1 cars are just not built to be on certain tracks. Do you know what I would really like to see here? I would really love to see Formula E come to this track. Oh, what? Will come in the endurance pack expansion. It was leaked a while back, but not the track itself, just the Le Mans. That would be nuts. I've watched Formula E since they started. I've been to 2 races, well, 4 races, over 2 years, all in London. I've been in the paddock, been in the pit lane, with nice close-up photos. But with Formula E, so I'm trying to find what am I trying to find? I was trying to find something. Oh, the brakes. I'll do 85. Formula E, I don't know if you guys saw the race they had at Monaco in the Formula 1 layout. And I can't remember who it was, but they did an overtake going up the hill to Casino.
Hammer down now.
Insane. That wasn't good. How about this chunky driving today, guys? I'm excited for the Gen 4 cars. I think the Gen 3 Evos don't look great, but the Gen 4s They look incredible. I think also now that they got fast charging. Chris, are you running behind?
Five minutes to go.
Oh geez, I'm gutted when I actually got this game. I was ill the day after. Now. You can just hear the little squealing. Then we'll get 2 laps in, I think. I think if they just allowed a little bit of ABS.
Qualifying lap underway. This one counts.
Oh, okay. I thought you were telling them you're going back to when I said about this being better than a certain other title that you like. Actually, something I'm going to check as well. Let's see if it works on this update. Oh, it works. So if you guys look at the menu on the right, so before the update, if you scrolled up and down, you couldn't get past the non-available again. But that, it looks like that's fixed. No worries, Storm. Nice seeing you in there again, mate. Is it me or the rear's got no grip even at the temp? I think it's just my braking. I think. Need to start braking a lot earlier. You're just getting old and slow. You can jump the car at the chicane. Here's Jimmy Bobby. Jimmy Bobby, do you know Ricky Bobby? Ah. Oh God, I've not learned that, have I? I've not learned. I'm still in Gran Turismo mode. 71 likes! Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much.
All clear.
You can use some of his skill, though. I think we all could, actually. I was gonna let him in. I don't think we're gonna get a lap in. I think it's gonna be a mission failed.
1 minute remaining in the session.
You don't need Ricky Bobby, Bobby needs you. that a little bit better, guys? No.
Check your flag this lap. Wrap it up.
That cost me a time to the lap. I think I'm getting the hang of it though. I think if I bring my brake pressure down another 5%, I might be alright. Might be right if I just do another 5%. Open a new bottle of water. Bottle of water. But guys, we're on 72 likes. Do we think we can get to the 100? Is that too much to ask? We think, or is that thing too unreasonable to get to 100? You're very good for the chicanes, man. I suck at them, I believe. Yeah, I only just got better at them, I think, because of Jim Bobby 09. Game crashing was meant to get fixed. Are you still having it, Hellcat?
Bad luck,
I
mate.
do want
Some
that.
tough cars out
It
there.
must. It's got to be an
Game
Xbox
plan
thing,
for the
right?
race.
Actually, there's a lot more. Actually, less PlayStation people in this lobby. Actually, this is why we're going to struggle. A lot of the PC players. There's a lot of Xbox people in here. 22 cars in this split. There we go. A vehicle set up. So I'm not going to worry about the fuel in this one because I'm going to go mediums as well, guys, just for the tire temps. Very skinny mirrors on this one. Everyone's ahead of me. I was like, where's the cars behind? There is none. One. Oh, we can change the dash page as well. Ooh. I'm gonna have to move my thing down a bit. My speedo.
Been a good start. Remember to keep the nose clean into turn 1.
There we go. Chaos already. There we go. And through he goes. Woo! Woo! This is insane. Oh, let's go! Ah. Great. Ah, we undid it all. We undid it all. That guy.
You committed a track limit violation.
That guy that came that was on my left. I don't know who it was. Just didn't give me enough space. And then I locked up. We're still trying to catch. That was an insane lap. That's great for shorts. YouTube shorts might like that. Anato says people are way too reckless to be ranked. Yeah. I think they need to get like a safety system in. At least 3 shorts out of it. I've got 2-second penalty. Why? Oh, was it track limits? Darn it! Track limits. That's the least of my worries now anyway. Getting back to the scene of the crime. Double error. How's the game now? I think it's good. Skill issues are still a problem. I mean, the graphics are not like Gran Turismo graphics or anything, but I would say they're what an average PC would get. Daniel Morad, thank you very much. I just remembered what you said. I just remembered Daniel Morad said something about lift and then brake, but don't brake at 100%. I guess it's more of an iRacing brain to braking, I think. Cody, did the update save the game? I don't think the updates is what needs to save the game. It's people being truthful that needs to save the game. But the game it's better than what it was. Not perfect still. No ready yet, Larry. I think they're probably still working on
getting it
Heads up, you're not
added it
racing
in.
the back marker in front. Just get past quickly.
Ah. What have I noticed? The trees. We've noticed the trees. They are a lot greener, a lot better. No, but on a serious note, the game feels smoother to run. It feels like it runs smoother. And there's some people are still saying they're having crashes, like Hellcat's still having issues. The game crashing, but we've only had the one crash. The handling, it's a tricky one. The MX-5 feels really good. But, at the moment, I'm having issues with ABS. Which is a skill issue. But, I'd say the LMDH, the Valkyrie, still felt a little bit floaty. Was it the Cadillac we tried after that? That felt better. Well, these ones it's very hard for me to judge because I'm fighting the
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
I'm fighting the ABS. I think a lot of people here are as well. So it's hard for me to focus on the handling when I'm trying to. But there's a lot of force feed. The force feedback, I've never really complained that much from day one. Well, I did on day one because it didn't feel the same as the day before. Mate. Granddad. Gramps. I think driving standards are still the issue. A 100%. 100%. And then one was behind as well. Let's go. P15.
Back marker is not in our race.
5 laps. 5 laps. Let's go.
We're halfway through.
Indeed they are. Just quit a lot because someone was coasting on the racing line while you tried to qualify. Yeah, that's the thing. Just try and... One thing I do like about GT7 is, I know they've added qualified into the power pack thing, but you can set a one qualifying lap and that's your qualifying lap for the week on that combo.
I'm having so much trouble turning the GT3 cars. Trying to get 132 on Brazil. What you could do, if you go into the main menu,
So it's not for position.
into content,
Theme parks.
and see if you get one of those setups. Because it could just be your car setup that's giving you too much understeer. See those cars up there. You're only 8 seconds ahead. It could be, but it might be worth checking. I'm gonna see if I can find someone that knows how to do setups for this, and then we can try and share them. So in 3 seconds, we've got another car here. We're catching up to these guys quite quickly, actually.
Let's go!
That is true, Lloyd. That is true. That is true.
It's just a back marker in front, not for the race. Just get past them.
I wish they had a BOP, but so you'd run the race under a BOP, so setups wouldn't be a thing. I think especially now with the handling, if they don't mess around with it too much, then setups should stay quite consistent. And another one bites the dust. We're up to 12. Not bad. I think if I had this pace right at the beginning, we might have done all right. But guys, if you haven't hit the like button, please do go ahead and hit that like button.
Not racing for position.
It would help the channel out massively if you could do that. Catching. Yeah, GT7 was a funny one with it still is with the tuning. Why I stopped doing a lot of the tuning videos. I think we'll get a lot of points out of this tuning race. I'm going into the final lap, guys.
It's the final lap.
Heads up, you're not racing the back marker in front. Just get past quickly.
You can definitely shift into seconds. Wow. Come on, let's go. Oh. Nothing I can do. I couldn't avoid him. P11. Let's go. Let's go.
Back marker ahead is not for position. We need a clean pass. We're coming up to the back marker.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that, guys.
Ago, so be careful getting past.
I don't think it was the best car to handle, but
They were on another level today.
I managed to get the ABS, no ABS to work.
For the next race.
I'm really happy with that. And we had minimum effort, maximum rewards, PC, Xbox, PC. So PlayStation wise, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 best. I'd take that as a PlayStation P6. That's what I'll take it at. But what is nice is there's PC players in there, and Xbox players, and PlayStation players. That's what I like to see. 10 minutes, the next one. Right, I think we're not going to do another ranked one. But what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see from the end of it? Unless it's another social starting very soon. In 4 minutes, the Sebring. No one registered. This is the problem with the social ones. There's not a lot of people registered on these. Whereas the ranked. Yeah, this is where they need to sort of work on their timings for races. Something I might suggest to them is actually having, you know, MX, so like different sections. So MX5 Cup, and then you have like, but have it layered and like kind of like Gran Turismo. Boom, boom, boom. This is what MX5, LMP, GTE, GTO. That's a lot of different types of races. I think maybe there's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different types of races in a week. Maybe they need to lower that down to like 4 different types of races. LMPs are a lot of fun to drive. Oh, the LMPs, not the LMDHs, the LMPP. They don't have any in this one, do they? I might go do. Oh, they've got one there in 8 minutes. Daytona Road Course. No, I might do a single race. Let's check the AI. Single player. Race weekend. LMP. When do I like to look best? We're going to go in this one. Which one has a better livery? Let's go into this. I want to check the wind noise as well. Yeah, that'll be a good shout, Luke. Do multi-class and drop half the races. It'll give people more options to do more races. You run the Cadillac. Yeah, but it's American. It doesn't turn right and left, does it? Oh, the LMDHs, they're drivable? Yeah, they're definitely drivable. I mean, you got to find which one works for you. I think the Valkyrie feels a little bit more floaty, but I heard the Peugeot's good. I can't remember what someone said earlier. The Cadillac drives better than the Valkyrie. That exit out power is... The R8's the best, in my opinion. Right, we're going to go into it. We'll use the red. Right, track. Let me go to Sebring. I want to see what Sebring's like because, not because of what Sebring's like, but it'll allow me to get into second gear. When you get the right American behind the wheel, she'll turn easy. That's what it is all along. That's our problem. Is we don't know how to turn it. We don't know how to. She's like saying, "Give it this way, give it that way." Be a bit more gentle.
That's what she said.
Oh no, Sebring is bouncy. Sebring is bouncy. I know that for sure. I'm not gonna do a setup. I'm just gonna go and see what it's like. Right.
You're clear.
Oh. On LMU yesterday, I kept spinning out of this corner in the McLaren. The McLaren GT3. No issues getting into second gear there. This is a good section of the track. Maybe they could still work on the lighting on this track. Make it a little bit darker, especially the surface of the road. Heading home, got to update both my PC and PS5. You know what, Mr. D? When you do, if you can come back into the stream later in the week, or at the weekend, let us know how they compare, from your opinion. Oh, I got lost it on the bump. Definitely felt that bump there. Traction control kicking in. Definitely go into second gear. So you have a 3080. I really need to test it on the 3060 just to see what it's like.
So let's try and keep it together on this lap. Let's go. Great lap. Help. Well, sec 3. Second gear is definitely so much better. It doesn't just snap out on you. This sector's really fun. This next sector coming into sector 3. .5 up on that last lap. You could definitely catch the car a lot easier. That's for sure. Let's turn the traction down. Oh. Ah! I'm not touching that. That is actually really good. That does handle so much better. I think if I try something else. Is there any lobbies open? Can we get one more in? No, 14 minutes. We're not going to get another one in this stream. I wouldn't say lucky. I literally just slammed the throttle down there. Have a look at one more challenge. The thing for Sebring, I think they need to bring the clarity down on the track surface. But then that could be my monitor. Is it? Could it be? My brightness is at 100%. That could be that. So yeah, it could still be that. But I've got a new monitor coming anyway. Santa's delivering it. Challenges. Factory driver. Oh yeah, we did try the no, it was a GT3 we tried earlier. Sailing at Derby. What have we got here? It's the Roots Challenge. Farouk! I saw what you did earlier, Farouk. I can only thank you. And it's very hard for someone like me to express it. But thank you. I will do Sebring in the caddy. No. You know what? F it. Let's go here. Let's go to a Nordschleifer. We'll do one lap.
See what it's like. M4. Because Shadow was saying about the M4 not being great. No, no, man. Me thanking you. Me thanking ya. Chris, just give the man some cake because he deserves it. Right. Oh, it's dark. Right, I'm not going to put any setups on. The only thing I'm going to do is change that to 1.4. You hope the M4 is good. Too nice a car to F up. It is a very nice car. Drive. Let me change that that HUD thing. Do you know what? I'll go with it for today.
All clear.
I was wondering where I had to get out. The downshift protection's working better. What have I missed? Good luck, man. Heading to bed. Tired after today. You get some rest, mate. You get some rest. And hopefully you have a good weekend as well. And no F1 to keep you awake. We're just going to do a couple of laps around here. Oh. Do we want to see tire damage model? There we go, guys. There's your damage model. Look at that. It looks pretty damaged. What did I do? There. Yeah, it looks like that goes well off. Let me see if I can get the rear bumper to yeah, GT7, that you don't get any of that. The only thing you get is scratches. Oh, that happens. I've lost my bumper. Let's go get it. I lost parts of my car. There's my booty. That's actually pretty impressive, actually. It looks legit. Now the handling's suffering. It's lasted 30 years, but who's counted? It lasted more than 30 years! Just trying to test it now. Is he around here? Let's have a look. That's not him. Might have been at the other part. I can't get the wing off. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. But yeah, PMR keeps updating this. They can actually have a solid sim here. They should have waited 5 more months for release, but still, yeah. I think that's the thing. It's they're giving it 5 more months, maybe. But would that have made a difference? Would they have still been on the wrong path, and then dealt with this 5 months down the line? Or, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm pretty impressed with it. I quite like it now. I think there's a few things that I'll change. For me personally, just as a personal preference, is the ranked races. Make them less but more often, so you can get into like if people want to do like an MX5 race like myself, you can get into an MX5 race a little bit quicker. Or if you want to do a GT3 race, you get into it a bit quicker, that sort of thing. Yeah, in terms of the handling, I think for me it's more of a driver skill that I'm gonna have to learn, like that GTE race at Imola. You know, learning how to work on the brakes, not lock them up, is my challenge. But yeah, that's not bad. I'm actually looking forward to playing a bit more of this, actually. Now I'm going to have to strike a balance between this and things like Gran Turismo. Yeah, that's why I need to find my balance, because yeah, the next one I need to work out when it's going to be. I'm not sure if I'm going to get a chance to race tomorrow. Well, for one, I need to rest my shoulder. But if I do race, it'll be on Gran Turismo. It'll be a league race on Gran Turismo if I can make it. Sunday, I don't think I can make it. Now I have to decide Monday if I can do a Monday stream. If not, it will be Tuesday. But I think people want to do open lobbies. I think there's quite a lot of people asking for it, so we'll probably try and do some of those. But yeah, I want to say thank you to everyone who's joined, everyone who's hit the like button, everyone who's subscribed. Farouk for giving those memberships. Mr. Neil Chandler for re-becoming a member on a new account. He does lose his badges though. I think it's starting afresh, Mr. Chandler. But the pink does suit your pink. Yeah, and also congratulations to all the others that got the lucky 5 memberships that I gifted out. So I'm going to leave you guys. If you haven't hit the like button, guys, I know I bang on about it quite a bit. But it's the one thing that does help the channel out massively without at no cost to yourself. And hitting the like button like someone's just done. But yeah, it does help. We'll try and get to 7,000 by the end of next year. But yeah, it's been a pleasure, guys.
So I'm gonna bid you adieu before I keep talking a bit too much like Lando Norris, and I will see you on the next one. And before I go, remember, look after yourselves, have a good weekend, and stay safe, and have fun, whatever sim racing you choose. And see you later, Chris. Enjoy the cake. I'm gonna have some cake as well before I go to bed.